Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I am Southern Wolverine and we are here on the moon with Bill and Bob Kerman. You watched the last episode, you saw that Bill came out here with his nice lander and picked up Bob, who was stranded over there a ways. Yes, over there where his old lander landed and had no fuel to get back. So now it's time to get them home. But since we're here on the moon and we have a lot of fuel, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go for more science while I'm here. I'll do a little hop, come out here somewhere, get out of this crater, get out into the flatlands, the highlands, whatever this might be called, find a nice landing spot, get some more science, and then head back. We should have more than enough fuel to do that. You see, we've got, 177 liquid fuel. That should be more than enough. We shouldn't need half of that to get back to Kerban. So nothing for it but to go for the maneuver. So I'm going to start from here, turn the SAS on, make sure my engines are active. They are. My engines, I say, as if there's more than one. Alright, I'm going to actually start from here and watch the lift off. Okay, so we are on the move, and I'm just going to start doing. Let's just ease over towards the 90. We want to pick up horizontal velocity. Okay, so that's going to start to arc out for us. Very good, very good. Let me come down here and make sure I'm not going to run into a mountain or something. This should be more than enough to get us over the edge of this crater. We'll just have to keep an eye on it from here. Yeah, we don't have anything to worry about in the short term, so I can just leave it here. Let's just go for what? Full throttle. So let's try to get up to a flat spot, flat-ish, as much as we can anyway. Maybe we'll let it get out into this area, see if we can't drop kind of in between these craters. Alright, now I'm going to throw a quick save just in case something stupid happens. I'll still have the option of getting to that point and getting into orbit. But we're going to try to land somewhere in this vicinity, perhaps. Yes, I think we can manage that. We don't have a whole lot of speed. We should be able to compensate for it. This vehicle, highly maneuverable, lightweight. We should have no problem putting this back down. He said, horribly jinxing himself. But no, I mean, this should not be a tricky landing. I hope. Okay, so I'm gonna let this go a little bit more before we get landing. Okay, so this is where it would be nice to have a reading of altitude, true altitude, above ground level as opposed to above sea level. The, theoretical moon sea level. And I've done something I've not done before. I've actually just installed MechJeb, which is something that a lot of people use to some degree or another. And I know I've been saying I'm playing without mods, and I'm just going to use that one for some of the instrumentation, things like that. It does have an autopilot feature. I don't really intend to use that because honestly I think it takes half of the excitement out of the game. I mean, if you just want to look at this game as a design exercise and then use MechJeb to fly or do your tricky maneuvers, that may be fine for you. It's just not something I really want to do, but it would be nice to have some of the tools on there, like it does have an AGL readout and other things like that. It helps you predict phase angles, which might be nice for plotting interplanetary maneuvers. So I may use it to plot maneuvers and things. I do not, like I said, intend to use any of the autopilot features in this series. Now, we'll see. Maybe if I end up doing a mission where I have to go roving for 5 hours or something like that, I'll set MechJeb, stop recording, and then come back after a while of watching TV or something, But of course I have no MechJeb capability on this capsule because it is an attachable part. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, you do have to stick a part on there. Now there's an unmanned MechJeb capsule, and there's one that just a little thing that sticks on the side, and it does appear to have been fully integrated with the career mode in this edition, which is kind of nice. So you actually unlock features of MechJeb as you go through the tree. You just start with the basic kind of stuff, and then as you go on, you unlock more of the assist, which is kind of neat. I didn't even realize they would do that. But that's pretty well done, representing the, you know, the autopilot's capabilities, the program advancing as your space program, you know, improves. Okay, how low are we? It's time to really slow down, I think. I don't see my shadow though. Oh no, I'm coming in really shallow. That's why my my shadow's way over there. But I bet you I'm actually quite low. This is reasonably flat. We should be okay. And of course, another thing that MechJeb will do is it actually has landing assist, so you can actually tell it to land. Oh, I want to land at half a meter per second or something like that, and it'll actually do it for you. I tested it in my extra test bed bench game, which is just a, you know, sandbox game that I've set up, and it's actually pretty impressive. It'll hit a spot quite accurately. Uh, in any case, we have made our landing. No assistance required. Thank you very much. And we're going to go ahead and get, see, we're going to get Bill out because Bill has not been to the moon before in this edition anyway. So we'll just let him fall down here. We'll let him plant his own flag, collect his own science, and then we'll go ahead and fly back to Kerban. We should have a good amount of science and be able to unlock a healthy portion of the tree. So we'll unlock the Bill flag, or we'll deploy the Bill flag. And whatever. He just needed to show Bob that he could do it too. Alright, so we're going to take a surface sample from the Midlands. Keep that. Take an EVA report. Keep that. It might be nice at some point to be able to transmit EVA reports without having to get back inside. Because you should have a little, you know, radio of some kind, and seems like you could radio the vehicle, which could then, oops, you know, if you can at least radio short range to your vehicle, you know, a couple kilometers or something like that, it seems like you should be able to then use your vehicle, if it has a communications array, to send data back to Kerban directly from EVA. Although honestly, most of the time it wouldn't matter as you're coming right back to your vehicle anyway. Enough wish listing for now. Let's go ahead and get the heck out of here. That's enough science for now. I probably could do a couple more hops, but that hop took quite a bit out of my fuel, so I'm just going to head home. I don't want to leave both of these guys stranded like poor Bob was here for several days. Alright, so up, and away. We might as well take a crew report. Oh, we appear to have already done this. Well, whatever. Okay, you can stow the landing gear. Not that it matters, because it's not like we're, you know, reducing our aerodynamic drag or something. Ooh, pretty. In fact, that is a screenshot moment. Pow! In fact, you guys have probably already seen this image as the title screen. Because now that I've seen it, I kind of want to make that the title screen for this episode. Okay, I need my interface back. Alright, let's actually keep burning for a little bit. Get this up to, oh, I don't know, at least 25 or something. 25, 30 range at a minimum. And let's get these guys home. Actually, we are starting to run a bit low on fuel again. Maybe I was a bit aggressive on that hop. Actually, am I in a position to just go straight for... No, I'm not in a position to go straight for home. Unfortunately. Alright, so let's keep this nice and low so we stay as efficient as possible. Okay. Alright, if I can at least get this into orbit, I can always just fly a vehicle out here and it won't be that hard to get them to EVA over with all their science. This would be unfortunate if I got these guys both trapped again. Damn it! This will be the never-ending mission for Bob. He would be just getting excited to go home and then be stuck in orbit anyway. Alright, fingers crossed. Let's hope this fuel is going to hold out. Alright, it's coming down nicely. Come on, come on, come on. Give me like 25, 30 units of fuel remaining after this burn. Alright, alright. Ooh, that's actually a little more than I need. Okay, we should be alright. Alright, so the optimal return burn in terms of fuel saving is somewhere around here. Okay, so that last burn took, what, about 20 fuel? And we have 30 left, and this is about the same delta V of that one, so we should have enough for this maneuver. Let's see, so that's, I can make that a little bit better. That's a little bit more efficient. Alright, now let's just add delta V. Come on, come on. Get me into the atmosphere. There we go. Well, we should be able to do that maneuver. I guess we'll find out, huh? We will find out in 26 minutes. No, just kidding. Fast forward. That would be kind of funny if I just sit here talking for 26 minutes. Of course, you'd all turn this off and go watch something more interesting, I suppose. So, I'll save you the effort. We'll fast forward over there. Actually, I wonder if I can make this... You know what? Forget it. Forget it. We're just going to do this burn. Just going to do it. Pretty sure we got enough fuel for it. And 4 minutes. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Slow the fast forward so we don't shoot past. It's most unfortunate. In fact, that's another one of the features of MechJab that I do actually plan to use is the smart warp, where it will help you actually get to a maneuver node at T minus, whatever. Which is quite useful, as you've seen me in early episodes. Fast forward right right through maneuvers. Oh, come on, baby, you can make it. Yeah, we're burning down. About 10 units of fuel is getting me about 100 meters per second delta V, so we should just be able to make this. Come on, get me into the atmosphere. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, we are on a return trajectory. And we have 6.5 whole fuel left. Yeah! We'll just leave that. I'll self-destruct that vehicle later. Actually, what I can probably do is just set a little maneuver node here. Use whatever's left of my fuel. Yeah, that's going to do what I want. Just making sure. I'm pretty sure it would. We'll just reduce our velocity right at this point. And that should drop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, that's going the wrong way. Why is that reducing? Okay, speeding up is actually reducing our periapsis. Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. We're definitely coming back now. Alright. Alright, when we hit atmosphere, where the hell is Kerban? There it is. When we hit atmosphere, I'm just going to ditch all the leftover pieces. Basically this whole bit, and we'll just have the 2 capsules land. I got 3 chutes. That should be more than enough to bring him back safely. So let's go for this. Yeah, come on. Fast forward, darn it. This is quite the elliptical orbit now. And we are coming back on the night side, of course. And we are coming back over land. So hopefully we'll... I think this area is mostly flat. So there's kind of a mountain range here, but we should be okay. Not much I can do about it at this stage with only 4.85 liquid fuel remaining. What is this camera doing? Go back to auto. I feel like it's twisting around in weird ways. Okay, whatever. Coming home there, Bob. Alright. So we are breaching the outer atmosphere. And we are going to eject. We are going to eject the engine and leftover fuel. And bring this thing down. Yay, once again on the dark side. With luck, we might actually make it to water, but this is, like I said, it's pretty flat here, so we'll get him back. Wow, man, the dark is really dark. I do wish, it's realistic, but I wish they would lighten up the planet just a little bit on the dark side. It makes it really hard to land or anything. Although, I guess if you're going for landing, you put lights on it, you work around it with design features and things. Getting over water? Hey, alright. No, what's land and what's water? I think that's water and this is land, so we actually came back over land. Oh well. It'll get the job done. I didn't have any, yep, I didn't have any contracts left. But we'll still get a lot of science back from this vehicle, which will be great news. It'll let us unlock quite a bit. I mean, we got 2 surface samples, a couple crew reports, EVA reports. Should be a pretty good run. And, of course, we rescued our man, which is the most important. Most important of them all. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, we are over water, great. So we don't have to worry about hitting a hill and rolling down and dying at the last moment. That would be a real shame. Come back from a big mission, interplanetary mission. Say come back and then make it all the way back to Kerban, and like your re-entry chute doesn't deploy or something like that. Oh, you were so close to success. And of the 1,000 things that could have gone wrong to cause failure, the 1,000th thing went wrong. But not this time. We have brought them back. I say provisionally, assuming we don't somehow die when we hit the water, which would be ridiculous. But come on. Start the party, man. Start the party. You're back. Oh, see, Bill's partying. What's your problem, Bob? Come on. You're back. You thought you were stuck on the moon forever, but no. We have rescued you. We have rescued Bob. All right. Come on, land, damn it. Okay, maybe 2 shoots would have been enough. All right, splashdown. Oh, okay, KSC. We have reached stable 2, which is unfortunately with the door down. There we go. Aha! Recover vessel. How did we do? Not bad. 428 science. Not too bad. Mostly from the surface samples from the East Crater and then from the Midlands, wherever the hell that one ended up. Yeah, right there. That pretty good though. Next, we recovered some parts. We didn't land all that close to Kerbal Space Center, so actually we did we get full value back? It looks like we did. What the hell? Oh, there's 4 of them. Oh, okay, I see. 12 parts, 1 resource recovered. Oh, okay, no, it did cost me a bunch to recover them over. So, was not able to land at Kerbal Space Center, but whatever, we still got 1,000 back. Not that big a deal when we've got 625,000 just sitting there. And of course, Bill and Bob have come back, and our reputation has increased somewhat, which is already quite high. You see, we're kind of into the logarithmic part of the scale here. Oh, very cool. Let's see what we can do with all that science. So we could get some more science instruments. We could unlock some of the plane parts. Oh, you know what? The first thing I want my good old friend, the mainsail. There's no even debate on that. We are definitely grabbing that bad boy. And these very heavy parts, the SLS type parts, can wait a bit. Structure parts. Well, the clampotron would be nice. It's advanced grabbing unit, not critical. I don't really intend to do any asteroid things. Although if there were an asteroid contract, that might be worth going to do. See, I already got solar panels. I don't really need that, but some more instruments might be a nice thing to have. Don't really need the small parts. Yeah, ladder. Deployable ladders would be nice. Such a simple thing. Alright. Let's get this. This will give us another science instrument. And the non-deployable ladders. And we'll get this. It will allow us to make... Ooh, let's see. So I can... If I get this, if I start getting plane parts, I can get 2 more things. Can't get any of that stuff. But I could get... See, if I get one of these in this tier, I'm only going to be able to get 1 more thing. I don't know. I don't know what to get. You know what? These are kind of useless without these parts here. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to get the things down at this tier. Just gradually push our way up the tree. All right. So there we go. That'll be good for this episode. And I think what is going to be the long-term goal of this season, I guess, is there's a challenge out there on the KSP forums to do a Laythe bus, and calculate in version 0.24, since we have the money, to calculate the cost of a round trip per seat. So I might take that as a goal, since this is, after all, Operation Laythe. We made a whole season of trying to fly out there last time, so now we're going to try to do it economically, as if we were taking space tourists or something. I'm not sure what form that would take. It might just be a single-seater space plane that can fly all the way out there and back. Then it's really just fuel costs. But of course, we don't have all the parts to get even close to doing that yet. It might be a multi-vehicle system, with one vehicle that goes back and forth, and then a space plane here at Kerban, and then a space plane also out at Laythe, where it would then rendezvous with the interplanetary vehicle, and then bring them back down to the surface. And so I think that's a thing I'm going to attempt and see what we can get. Of course, like I said, the space plane single stage to Laythe would be amazing if we could do it. I don't know if that's actually feasible or not, but it's an interesting goal. And we'll start with a single seater, see what that ends up, and maybe we can scale things up. It's actually quite an interesting challenge. I'm curious to see what people come up with. I didn't look to see if there were any responses to that forum yet, to see how low people were able to get the ticket prices. But we'll see. We'll see. In any case, thank you guys for watching. And I hope you enjoyed the rescue of Bob. If you did enjoy the rescue, please hit the like button down to the lower left, I believe. I think that's where the like button is. Comment in the fields below, subscribe to my channel, and you will get to see more Kerbal Space Program. For now, thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.